Thank you all for being here today. My name is Ethan McGhee, and I'm a senior at Redmond High School. So when I first started, and when I was first accepted to the internship here at ISB, I was beyond excited. I was so thrilled to be here. And I was researching all about aquaponics. I was looking up YouTube videos. I'm like, what is aquaponics? And some examples of it. I mean, I was all in. And I was really fascinated by the benefits of aquaponics. And over the summer, this fascination grew. And I learned all from Jessica and Claudia about aquaponics, and I even created a video that Laura was talking about earlier. It's up on the Project Feed 1010 website if you want to go check it out. And so after taking a quick break to work on college applications in the beginning of my senior year, I started to try to implement a system, an aquaponic system at my high school, and I figured that I would choose the greenhouse at my school. And unfortunately, the administration did not want to start up an aquaponic system. They saw a graduating senior and an aquaponic system that would not be used after I graduated. But they are open to starting up another aquaponic system as long as I have another person, a younger student, to continue my work. And so I've been talking to freshmen and sophomore friends of mine to continue that at Redmond High School. So one of the things that I was very disappointed that I wasn't able to implement this system at my high school. And really, I wanted to get the word out about aquaponics, and I had no idea how to. Mainly, it was just word of mouth, talking with my friends, people that I was colleagues with. And then that was around the time that Jessica emailed me asking to do an outreach event. And I was like, oh, what is outreach? That's really cool. And I emailed her back within like 10 minutes, I think, or something like that. Like, I'm totally on board. Whenever you need me, I'm there. And so I did 2 outreach events total. An outreach event is I'm going to some place and explaining what is aquaponics and how is it important, or why is it important to people that don't really know what aquaponics is. And so I did 2 different events. The first was at the Environmental and Adventure School, or EAS, in Kirkland, Washington. It was actually my old middle school, so that was pretty cool. And it was at their health fair. It was the second time that Project Feed 1010 was at the health fair, and so that was really interesting to see how many students from the previous year came back, and they were still interested in aquaponics, and that was awesome. I worked with Peter and Laura and Jessica on that. But the second one, it was just with Jessica, and we did the UW Inspire STEM Festival. This was directed towards middle school girls, and we explained it was a first time doing it, I believe, and it was very successful. In both outreach events, we did a presentation followed with a lot of activities to help engage the students on the importance of aquaponics. And we even raffled away one of the aquaponic systems that one of you lucky people will be able to get at the end of tonight. And so, yeah, so here are some of the pictures that Jessica took. Here's a student. A lot of the students at EAS, and these both were taken at EAS, were very attentive, and they asked a lot of questions, which was really helpful for me as a presenter because I was able to interact with the students rather than just teach them. And so here is Peter teaching the Why We Should Act section of our presentation. So some takeaways from this. After the high school rejection, or the administration rejecting my high school plan, it was a very negative experience for me. And outreach really was a great way to turn that negative experience into a positive experience. And never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would be standing here talking to you guys about outreach a few months ago. And one of the big things that I learned from these 2 outreach events and the summer internship and overall was that outreach is very important. Spreading the word about aquaponics and about sustainable agriculture, it's really important to solve a lot of our problems that we're going to face. And as a high school senior, I'm kind of starting to see a lot of the problems in the world, and this was a great way to help kind of fulfill that inner kind of panic mode and turn it into something positive. So thank you all for being here.